Start your video by reminding viewers why the Innova earned its cult following: versatility, reliability, and the ability to be both a family car and a fleet workhorse. For 2 decades, the Innova family has quietly accumulated goodwill, a dependable platform that dealers can service almost anywhere, and a cabin that's practical enough to handle passengers, luggage, and long trips. Toyota's continuing sales success and milestones for the Innova line underline this legacy. Even as competitors chase flashy crossovers, the Innova's value proposition has remained remarkably steady. Then pivot to what's different in 2026. The headline is electrification. Toyota is offering the Innova in hybrid configuration, pairing a 2.0-liter petrol engine with an electric motor and an electronically controlled CVT eCVT that smooths city stop-start traffic and improves long-run highway efficiency. That hybrid setup isn't a niche option. Toyota is positioning it as a core powertrain, not an afterthought, which tells you where the market is moving. The hybrid Innova keeps seating for 8 while promising better fuel economy and lower running costs than the older petrol-diesel variants. If your audience cares about fuel bills, emissions, or future resale value, that's the single most important talking point. Talk about design and cabin, because visuals and user experience are what turn casual viewers into subscribers. The 2026 Innova wears a bolder grille and cleaner surfaces that push it toward a crossover aesthetic without losing its MPV practicality. Inside, Toyota prioritizes comfort and technology. The center stack features an updated infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the seats are configured to balance passenger comfort and cargo flexibility. Key buyer groups like families and rideshare operators will appreciate that Toyota retained or improved the simple, robust controls that have made the Innova a favorite in many markets. It's not trying to be overly premium, it's trying to be genuinely usable. Safety and assistance tech are also more prominent. Toyota appears to be bringing parts of its Safety Sense suite to more trims, meaning adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, and automated emergency braking are either standard or available depending on the market and trim. That gives the Innova an edge for safety-conscious buyers and fleet managers who want lower operating risk and potentially lower insurance costs. Mention these features early in the video. A short demo or animation of how adaptive cruise and pre-collision systems work makes for compelling visual content. Performance-wise, emphasize that the Innova of 2026 isn't about thrilling acceleration, it's about usable torque, ease of driving, and the kind of economy that matters to high-mileage owners. Sources comparing regional trims show different outputs depending on engine choice, but the hybrid 2.0 setup is tuned for linear, efficient delivery rather than outright speed. If you're doing a road test, highlight city fuel use, the instant torque feel from the electric assist, and the quiet cabin at low speeds. Those are the moments where hybrids genuinely feel different from conventional engines. Pricing and value are where a lot of viewers will decide whether the Innova is worth their attention. Toyota is competitively positioning the Innova in the markets where it sells. In many regions, the company is offering hybrid variants with pricing that undercuts some rival compact SUVs while delivering more passenger space and flexibility. That's important for families and fleet buyers who weigh total cost of ownership rather than just sticker price. Note that regional incentives, taxes, and trim choices will change final prices considerably, so your video should point viewers to local dealerships or Toyota's country web pages for exact figures. Don't forget to place the Innova in a broader context. In Southeast Asia and India, Toyota is pushing hybrid tech across its lineup. The Velos and other models have hybrid siblings that share components and engineering philosophies with the Innova. That common platform approach benefits buyers because it tends to lower costs and improve parts availability down the line. If you're comparing the Innova to newer, more crossover-shaped rivals, make the argument that the Innova still wins on interior space, seat flexibility, and long-term durability, all things that matter when your vehicle doubles as both daily transport and occasional long-haul family carrier. For a YouTube audience, mix hard facts with sensory descriptions. Talk about the feeling of sliding into an Innova's second-row seat, the higher ride height that gives a commanding view, the easy entrance for older passengers, and the sensible storage nooks for phones, bottles and kids' gear. Mention how Toyota has kept the HVAC and controls straightforward. No confusing menus when you want to change fan speed or temperature while on the move. Those human details make a review land because viewers can imagine themselves using the car daily. If you include a driving segment, cover the nitty-gritty. how the hybrid system blends its petrol and electric sources, the responsiveness of the CVT, body roll in tight corners, it's an MPV, expect more than a hatchback, and how ride quality holds up on uneven roads. Film the torque delivery during city starts, a highway overtaking maneuver, and a loaded trip with 7 or 8 passengers to show how the car behaves under real use. These comparisons are gold for viewers deciding between multiple practical people carriers. Wrap up by summarizing who the 2026 Innova is for: families who need true 8-seat capacity, small business owners who run mixed-use fleets, and buyers who prefer proven reliability and sensible running costs over flash and low-slung sportiness. Reinforce the hybrid message. Lower fuel bills and improved emissions without sacrificing space. And note Toyota's broad dealer network and spare part availability as non-glamorous but critical buying considerations. For viewers who want the most up-to-date specs, trims, and local prices, point them to Toyota's official country pages and your local dealers. Toyota's regional sites list detailed trim equipment and official powertrain options for the Innova. End with a call to action that's specific and valuable. Ask viewers to comment with what they'd do with an Innova: family road trips, taxi duty, or camping. Whether they prefer hybrid or conventional engines, and if they want a deep dive comparison between the Innova and its nearest rivals. Offer a follow-up, a fuel economy test, a long-term ownership piece, or a cargo configuration demo. That gives you fresh content hooks and keeps the conversation going in the comments, which is exactly what a good YouTube article script should do. Practical tip for filming: use interior close-ups to highlight build quality and infotainment screens. Record in-cabin audio to show NVH differences between EV assist and petrol mode, and capture exterior shots at golden hour to make the Innova look its best. If you plan an owned vehicle follow-up, document everyday costs like service intervals and real-world fuel consumption. Those long-tail details often decide purchase choices more effectively than peak horsepower numbers. The 2026 Toyota Innova isn't revolutionary, but it's decisive. Toyota has taken a beloved formula and updated it for the era of electrified, connected family transport. By keeping the things that made the Innova successful: space, toughness, and dependability, while adding hybrid efficiency and modern tech, Toyota has made a pragmatic vehicle that appeals to the same wide range of buyers who kept the Innova on top for years. For a YouTube audience hungry for practicality, reliability, and real-world value, that's a story worth telling.